Ah, right on time. You really do make this easy, you know? Of course. We walked right into it. I really need to start finding a new route home. A sultry laugh drifts from out of the darkness, causing both the girls to assume offensive positions. It could only be one person. Obsidian wings unfurl from amidst the night. How can you not recognize her? This is just... oh, this is killing me. And the amber-eyed adversary from before makes her presence known in a storm of black feathers. What was her name? Yuzuki? I guess it doesn't matter. Names mean nothing right now. She has a maniacal look in her eyes. A killer glint. Much like before, she isn't here to play around. There's only one thing she's after. Me. Light floods in and dispels the darkness for only a moment, as the pair don their battle gear, weapons at hand. Kenta, get back. Right. I know how this works, okay? Not needing to be told twice to sprint a good distance from the three girls as to not get caught in the crossfire. But are they going to be able to win? Izuki hardly broke a sweat last night and was able to keep both of them at bay at once with that scythe of hers. The difference in power was just too much. Not to mention my guardians have some serious issues with working together as a team. Last night was a complete disaster. I fear we might have to take another tactical retreat, and I'm not sure if I have the stomach for it. Oh lord. Izuki lands gracefully before Sayaka and Hikari, an unsettling grin spreading from ear to ear on her face. I've got to say, I'm surprised you even modified. I thought you might just turn tan again. I suppose things are more fun this way. Her dark wings erupt into a stream of feathers which reform into a deadly scythe within her hands. Now, which one of you wants to die a miserable death first? Hikari, now! Hikari nods and lunges for Yuzuki before she can make the first move. Sayaka kicks off the ground and flies a good deal back as she readies an arrow in her bow. Am I witnessing team play here? It certainly makes a change after last night's disaster. You can say that again. It's all useless. Izuki reacts like lightning and brings her scythe to a whirl, clashing with Hikari's sword. A shockwave bursts through the streets as the two weapons collide, shattering nearby glass and warping street signs, a testament to just how strong these girls are. I'm beginning to see shades of light of last night's fight. Izuki has the advantage in terms of brute strength, so she'll no doubt push back against Hikari's blade. But Hikari doesn't seem nervous at all. In fact, she seems confident. Light, come forth. What's going on? Hikari stands her ground in the clash with gritted teeth, and her sword gives off a vibrant glow at her command. A glow that continues to intensify until it engulfs the clashing pair in a blinding light. I'm forced to shield my eyes with my arm, as if I were staring at the sun itself. We're gonna die. If it was bad enough for me at this distance, I can't imagine how bad it must have been for them both. For the both of them. Oh god. Hello? Is anybody there? Oh, we defeated her? From the safety of my sleep, I peer back at the battle, the light fading slightly. It seems Yuzuki wasn't expecting that at all, as she's reeling back from it all, a hand to her face. What do you think you're playing at? Oh wow. And Hikari, duck! Sayaka lets loose the arrow she'd been charging since the pair had clashed. It rockets off with unreal speed, leaving a trail of glittering sparks in its wake as it homes in on Yuzuki. Hikari pulls back at Sayaka's voice and ducks to just barely avoid the arrow coming her way. It's a direct hit. The arrow bursts upon impact and sends Yuzuki skidding backwards as she desperately tries to keep upright. It doesn't end there though. Hikari hops to her feet and charges in for a follow-up attack, while Yuzuki is trying her best to recover from the arrow. Oh wow. Steel sings as Hikari kicks off of the ground and goes for a crushing blow to the head. This should be it. I can't see how she'll escape from Hikari's blade now. It's over! The ground under my feet gives off a quake as she lands. A good half of the road splits under her blade and chunks of concrete rain everywhere. It was a devastating attack, I'm sure. How did everything get repaired so quickly from last night's fiasco? Surely no one could have survived a blow like that. But... what? Hikari just as bewildered as I am. The dark girl is nowhere to be seen. A single black feather drifts down from where she once stood. She just vanished. A sinister giggle echoes from the shadows. Did Yuzuki teleport? Or is she just so fast I couldn't keep up? Hikari bolts up at the sound and shoots Sayaka a frenzied look. Sayaka, look! Huh? Something glimmers from out of the darkness behind her and then lashes out with a vicious swing. Oh god. Sayaka just barely reacts in time, jumping to avoid the fatal slash. At least, I thought she had avoided it. Oh wow. Yeah! There's a sudden burst and Sayaka lets out a shriek. She herself looks unharmed, but a good portion of her outfit is in tatters. Fragments of what used to be her outfit rain from above, well and truly diced by the mad girl's scythe. I mean, it's horrible, there's hardly anything left of her outfit, but she's still covered. I mean, it's horrible, alright, from where I'm standing I can practically see, last track of walls I'm thinking about there. Sorry. Fight. Bad. Damage. Terrible. Okay, I'm back on track. This is insane. If she had reacted just a fraction of a second slower, her outfit would have been the only thing cut to ribbons. Wouldn't have been the only thing cut to ribbons by the attack. I thought Yuzuki seemed bad before, but if anything, tonight she's just even stronger. Or is it just all in my head? The pair learned from their mistakes the previous night and devised something almost resembling teamwork tonight to try and put an end to her, but she hits back twice as hard anyway. Sayaka and Hikari have given it their all, and this monster still has the upper hand. I wonder if they have any tricks left. I suppose I should be more faithful in my guardian angels even if things look dire right now. Click, damn it. They're surely trained for these kinds of instant battles. I must have learned something to fall back on. Something that I hope doesn't involve flying again. I really don't want to fly again. At this point I'll take my chances with Yuzuki. Sayaka hugs herself in an effort to cover up her face, flushed with embarrassment. I can't imagine this being convenient at all during a fight, especially not one as serious as this. I feel like I shouldn't be watching this, but this is an important fight I can't afford to take my eyes off of, or something like that. This is terrible. I can't fight like this. Oh, what do I do? With what should be a fairly troubling scene for her partner, Hikari actually seems more annoyed than anything as she rushes over. Come on, stop screwing around. She stomps her foot and scolds her half-naked partner. That seems like a rather bizarre way to treat someone in such a state. You know damn well you can just regenerate your outfit. What? Eh? She can? So why should she be acting like she has? Ah, this is so... Huh? Oh. Right. Oh my lord. There's another flash and her outfit is restored to what it once was. Huh? It really was that easy. My bad. I totally forgot. Hikari hoists her sword up onto her shoulder and lets out a sigh, a dangerous vein just faintly visible on her forehead. You know, for some twisted reason, I think part of you wanted to show off. Maybe to a certain somebody. Me? Never. Though you're sure one to talk, accidentally leaving the door unlocked. Boink. Hikari raps her on the head. What is even... Ow. I was kidding. Guys, aren't you forgetting something? I mean, it's not like you were in the middle of a fight or anything. Wait, that's a point. Izuki could have torn these two up while they were arguing. Where did she go after that attack? As if suddenly realising this fact as well, both of the girls jump into serious mode, if that's even really possible, and assume offensive stances once more. Did you catch where she went to? Why did I even ask? I'm beginning to grow uneasy. I instinctively throw a glance over my shoulder, only to be met with a maniacal smile. Shite. Boo. You! She's right behind me. How did she manage that? Then again, I guess it probably wasn't that difficult a feat with how distracted my supposed guardian angels can get. I stumble backwards with a grasp, just narrowly avoiding her outstretched grasp as she reaches for me with a limp. Kenta! Ah, damn it. I was so close as well. The dark girl winces and her shoulders sink. It seems like she barely has any strength left, as she just barely keeps a hold of her scythe limply at her side. Maybe the combined attack before was more effective than I thought, and it finally caught up to her. Her energy reserves were well and truly spent. This was probably her last-ditch attempt to get me. I'm lucky I turned around when I did. She gives me a narrow glare as she staggers back a few steps. My bodyguard's catching up to me. Amber eyes full of hatred. She shifts her gaze to Sayaka and Hikari. Looks like it's my turn to retreat for the night. Don't think you've won anything just yet. You got lucky with that cheap shot, but don't expect it to work a second time. Kenta will be mine. But don't worry, I'm not cruel enough so as to part ways without leaving you something to play with. Until we meet again. She begins to sink back into the shadows, giving off another devious laugh despite her limply retreat. The last part of what she said worries me. Something to play with. Like hell you're going anywhere. We're gonna finish this fight here and now. Hikari, maybe we should be... Hikari disregards her partner's advice and blazes forward, sword at the ready. It seems like her blade is just about to connect with Yuzuki before she can make her escape. But something suddenly whips out as if appearing out of nowhere and takes Hikari off of her feet, hoisting her high into the air. A thick, slimy appendage. A tentacle? Of course! Hikari drops her sword after being blindsided by the beast and is left wrestling helplessly against the writhing tendrils as they work to ensnare her. What? Hey, no! Let me go! I see her hands give off a glow. That's right. If she doesn't have a weapon, she still has her magic. She should be able to make quick work of this thing, sword or not. Now I'll show you, or maybe not. The beast is one step ahead of her and works to bind her hands, leaving her well and truly helpless. The tentacles creep in ever closer, oozing a pungent substance that coats a good majority of her. This is so disgusting. I don't think all the showers in the world are going to be able to get this stuff out of my hair. She bemoans her disgusting predicament as she thrashes around, ultimately only resulting in the tentacles constricting tighter against her. Okay, so she can't save herself, but her trusty partner should be able to pierce the tentacles with a well-placed arrow, right? Right? Bad doggies. Sit. Down. Stay. What? What? When did they show up? Sakura is surrounded by a pack of those demonic dogs from before. The ones that nearly took my life. They must have charged in at the same time as the tentacle creature made itself known. Were they summoned by Yuzuki, I wonder? Click. Wait. Can she control them? Hello? Is anyone going to actually help here? This isn't fun as it looks, you know. Hikari keeps up a brave front, but I can see the tentacles are taking a toll on her. This is bad. Both of them are held up by monsters. While Sakura is handy with a bow, I don't think she's all that good at close-up combat, so she might be in trouble here. And then, Hikari is clearly in need of assistance. The tentacles might completely crush her if nothing is done soon. So with both of them struggling, who's left to help them? Me? But I haven't even fought anything in my life. I wonder, I would have been dead long ago if these two hadn't made themselves known in my life. I clench my fist tight and throw a glance between the two girls. Oh, you're kidding. They've risked so much to help me before, while I've just stood on the sidelines like some sort of coward. They need my help. What can I do? I don't have any magic powers. I don't have super strength. I can't fly. I'm useless. Don't make me choose. Useless. I stomp at the ground, cursing my weak nature. Huh? Something clatters at my foot. Hikari's sword? A sizable amount of steel that almost rivals Hikari's herself in height. I crouch down to pick it up. Despite its size, it's surprisingly light. I'm able to take it up with a single hand. This is crazy. I can't believe I'm even thinking about doing this. I straighten up and tighten my hold on the sword, giving it a test swipe into the air. It slices through without much resistance and gives off a satisfying swish. It'll be just as easy, right? Air is one thing, but to even think about using this on something living, even if they're monsters, I'm just not sure if I can follow through with this. Gah! Don't touch me. Back, back. It's crushing me. Someone help. I can hear cries of distress from both of them. Time is running out. I made up my mind. Oh, shit. Oh, no. No. Oh my god, I'm going to leave the episode off here. Major choice. Need to think. Good day.